Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of July 15th to the 21st. Your cards this week, Aries, in the position of energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the beautiful omen of the star energy. Focus energies this week. You have the 10 of Pentacles clarified with the 2 of Crystals, and you have the Hierophant coming in towards the end of the week. So Aries, the star energy here. Now, in the tarot deck, the star follows on from the Tower. So as we know, the Tower is all about the shattering of illusions, the bringing down and allowing to fall and crumble a situation that was no longer serving you. That's the Tower energy. It can feel chaotic, it can feel tumultuous, but really what that is the universe stepping in with this blessing in disguise, this silver lining to shake things up, to get you back onto your path. That's what the Tower energy is all about. Now the star comes in after that to provide the healing that we need and to restore our trust and faith in life so we can move forward in a positive new direction. So I think for some of you, you have in your, the last couple of months in your recent past gone through a difficult time. Perhaps you're, I do feel this reading, guys, is actually focused on the realm of home and relationships. So it's likely that maybe, you've really seen a situation or relationship for what it was. Maybe, you were really sort of buying into it and believing in something, but it wasn't quite right. And through that Tower moment, you've had a revelation, you've seen things for what they are. And we see you this week really sort of questioning what you want to do in that situation. But I feel like it did come to a head in the past. There may have been, that could just be an internal revelation with the Tower moment, but it can also be, heated arguments, finding out information, that sort of thing. But at the moment, you're transitioning from the star energy, so I feel that you've been healing from that Tower moment and coming back into a place of emotional and energetic alignment. In the star energy, we see someone who, there might still be, let's say, 1 foot in the water. So you are still going through the emotions, and, hurts don't just heal themselves overnight. They're still going to come up. There's still going to be emotions attached to the situation, but you're also able to have the other foot in the earthly physical realm. That is, go about your daily business, concentrate on your job, look after your children, that sort of thing. So we see you being able to do both here. And at the same time, we have that undercurrent of healing going on, rebalancing, that sort of thing. Now, the star omen also comes in to tell you, I don't know if I just said this before or not, I lose track of what I'm saying because it just comes out as it wants to come out, but that the worst is over. And there is now, the strong sort of element of divine guidance here coming in to protect you, to propel you forward, to illuminate your path so that you can actually move forward in a positive new direction. The 7 white stars there have also been known to, or said to indicate the chakra system in the body, one for each of the chakras. So this is about you coming back into alignment energetically, and from that place, that's the best place to, make decisions about where you want to go in your life or what you want to do about the situation after you've gone through this period of healing. So focus energies this week, Aries, we have the 10 of Crystals clarified with the 2 of Crystals, which is equivalent to the 2 of Pentacles in the Rider deck, which you may know as the Juggler card. And that 10 of Pentacles, guys, did actually come out in reverse. I don't often include reverse cards in my readings, but it's important to, if they are in reverse, to take on the meaning here into the reading. So with the 10 of Pentacles in its reverse position, it's like whatever this situation I feel that the Tower moment and the healing pertains to is a situation of home realm or relationships that you felt had the inability to go the distance, right? So, in its upright position, the 10 of Crystals is all about, situation in the earthly physical realm that has the potential to give you everything you want, like, you know, children and living generationally, the pets, the home, the financial abundance. So really building an empire together with somebody. In its reverse position, it's like you couldn't make that happen. I think that's was possibly the intention at the start, but you just couldn't make it happen, and it got to a point where, you know, you could see that that wasn't going to materialize in the way that you had envisaged it. So I did draw another card for that position, and we have here the Eight of Swords. So I'm just going to put that down because I feel like it relates to the Two of Crystals here. So I feel like there's been an element of indecision about this because, you know, initially you thought it could go the distance. You thought you were going to build a life, an empire, a stable home, and a future with this person. But because it didn't materialize, you know, it's left you in a state of indecision, which is that Two of Crystals energy. In one sense, you know, believing that you'll get it back on track. No, you know, we were going to do all these things. It is going to happen. And then on the other ball, the juggler puts the other ball in the air, which says, well, if it hasn't happened now, you know, it's just going to stay as it is because, you know, your future is going to be, you know, it's going to look like your now. You are living your future right now. That's the message there. So that's, yeah, I think that's potentially what that Tower moment was relating to. There's a sense of guilt that things didn't go as you wanted them to. I think, you know, the fact that this figure in the card is bound and blindfolded is because, you know, you didn't want to see it for what it was. You know, that's why you hung in there and, you know, let those balls juggle where you, at one point you're seeing the positives, the next side, you know, those negatives come up, you quickly stuff them down and, you know, flip back to into the other angle. But, you know, you do have free will in the situation. There's no sword, you know, trapping you. You can walk out when you want. But I think there are feelings of guilt as to why this didn't work out. Why couldn't we actually just get that materializing? We just couldn't quite get things working as we wanted to. Now, towards the end of the week, we have the Hierophant energy. That I draw a second card here, and we have the Four of Wands. So guys, yeah, I really feel like this is almost like that sort of final judgment or test of faith in this situation. Are you going to stick with it and, you know, really try and push on through to this happily ever after, maybe to move the commitment up another notch, or are you going to go your own way? That's what that Hierophant energy says to me, because the Hierophant tests traditions. He's a tester of faith, you know. He relates to institutionalized situations and settings, which can be a marriage or a committed relationship. And he's sort of like, you know, asking you, are you going to, you know, keep going with this in the way that it has been in its traditional form, or are you going to go your own way or find a different way to do this? That's what the Hierophant energy is there, guys. So I really feel like it's coming to a head and, you know, making decisions about what you need to change in order to move forward with this situation. So interesting energy there for you, Aries. Something is definitely coming to a head, or you may need to change its format to actually move forward and flip that Ten of Pentacles so that you can actually start you know, bringing in that energy that you wanted to from the situation. Or if you feel like that really has come to, you know, a grinding halt and you can't rectify it, then maybe it's time to go your own way, which is indicated by the second key in the Hierophant. It's about, you know, realigning with your own values and taking that forward into a new situation rather than trying to retrospectively fit yourself into a situation that may not be working for you. Okay, that's what I have for you this week, Aries. I wish you all the best with it. Just keeping in mind it is a general reading. It won't resonate for every Aries out there. And I'll see you for another reading next week.